हाय। अभी एक हमारे यहाँ यंग इतिहासकार आए हैं। आई थिंक आई वाज लिसनिंग हिज टॉक ऑन लंदन टॉप. He is a young guy, very smart guy. He said one thing very good and it stuck to me. He says that, like, when British came or Dutch came or French came or Portuguese came, we did not say that, oh, there is a Christian attack on India or Christian attacker came to India. So why we use the term that Muslim attacker, Muslim हमलाखोर इंडिया पे आए? वो एक तो हमारे यहाँ बहुत सेंसिटिव लाइन होती है, उसमें तुम लाइक आग में घी डालते हो ऐसा. लाइक यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल व्हेन यू यूज द वर्ड्स. लाइक फ्रॉम द चाइल्डहुड यू टीच इन अ चिल्ड्रंस माइंड दैट इंडिया ऐसे हिंदू कंट्री है और उसके ऊपर मुस्लिम हमलावर आए थे. आप क्यों बोलते हो? लाइक देयर इज अ सेपरेट, लाइक मुस्लिम are also fighting with each other. There is so many difference. Muslims came to India and integrated like Afghan and you can say Iranian, and the Babar came from the today's Kazakhstan, not the Iran. They speaks Persian, but they are from Kazakhstan. Turkish came, Arab came. So we have a different thing. When the Babar came in 1526, he fought against the Ibrahim Lodi. That's another Muslim ruler. And Humayun was replaced by the Sher Shah Suri. That was Afghan guy. He ruled for 15 years and Humayun again replaced him. So it was a fighting between the Afghan king and Persian king or the Kazakhstan king or Iranian king. So we have to put it that way, and that's the right way to put, and we have to correct that. Whatever we say, Mughal or Turk or the Ghulam Wams or Lodi Wams, that is right. But then we have to stop using word like putting all Muslim together in the one basket. That is not. Another thing in our history, if you see back there, like when we say Hindu Muslim came and the Hindu lost against them, like it is not all Hindus lost. Like when you see the Christian and the Muslim attacker and their philosophy, when they fight, they're all men between the age 16 to the 50 or 16 to the 60 go in the war and fight. While in India we have only the 1/4 part. The Kshatriya are only willing to rule. Other part has no desire to rule other people. So for them, if anybody replaces the Kshatriya, they have no problem as long as their business is going as usual. Means one way it is a good concept, one way it is a bad concept, because then that is what exactly happened when the British came or before that. Like in a in a different Muslim Raja, like some are the very bad, that we can we say, but we have a like golden call during the Akbar, Jahangir and Shah Jahan. So that time Hindus doesn't care like who was at the top, and that is the reason that time India's economy was the 25% of the whole world's economy. Like India's GDP was 25% of the world during the Akbar, Jahangir and Shah Jahan time, and it lasted up to the Aurangzeb too until British came. Because we are doing like the people who doing business, they don't have a problem until like as long as the ruling class charging fair amount of the tax, and in exchange they provide the enough security for their business. That's all they want. So like our Hindu has a different kind of philosophy, and one way it is bad. Like we need to change that philosophy. We need to grow up and participate other part of the Hindus too in a defense of the country. Like we say the Switzerland is very happy and fresh and very rich country. It doesn't work that way. The Switzerland has the like made of with the 4 different culture. They have 4 different language, but they have a compulsory military uh, military training for the each citizen. They have to take part in that. Means like in so many centuries, Switzerland in the middle of the all the European nations, and they all fight with each other since like last 4 5 centuries. But Switzerland always remains neutral, but that neutrality also comes with their strength, because like other powers doesn't they understand that they're neutral, but they are not weak and they are not helpless. So they says we are neutral, so we're not going to attack anybody, but we're going to resist if somebody attack us. And that's why like they says that like they made in each village or something like barricade in their houses. Each houses has a barricade, and with the cannon and everything, they are always ready for the fight or any kind of the attack. So we need to be prepared and make our citizen more strong. And that can we do with the sports too, like some states like Haryana, or there is a new states nowadays in northeastern Manipur. They are the very good in sports, and their children are uh, for some reason from the beginning very good in sports activity, physical tightness and everything. And our Gujaratis are like not giving much importance for the physical strength. So in that case, in Gujarat, in a school also they can introduce some kind of the bonus system in a marks if the child is going up to the taluka level or jilla level, district level in a some kind of the sports. Like if he brings like 1 to 3 rank or 1 to 5 ranks, he can get grace mark up to the 10 or 20. That's a very good idea for the giving the protsahan to the sports in a state like Gujarat, not the chess. Like some people idiot gonna say that, oh, my child gonna play very good chess or the carom. What about that? No, that doesn't count. Only the physical, real physical strength, because we cannot rely only on the 25% of our physical strength. As a Hinduism, we have to prepare. Then we can talk about, yeah, we are happy. We don't want to get anything from the world and all these things. No, it doesn't work that way. We, even though if we says we are happy, we don't want other things from the other people, but what we have, other people, we should have a strength that other people do not snatch that. Think about that. In the 18th century, our GDP was the world's 25% GDP. Like today, America's GDP is 25% of the world's GDP. Same way, India were a rich country. So we were very happy. We don't want to attack anybody. We want to live ourselves. But then what happened? Because the people who don't have a wealth that time, European and the Arab country or whatever, they came to India to attack that, to snatch that wealth. So it's not only necessary to earn the wealth, we should need to uh, create our strength too to protect that wealth. Otherwise, the wealth is vulnerable to the people. Like that's exactly happened. Why French, Portuguese, British came, and British eventually British came for the business too. That East India Company is the one who ruled until the 1857. Like company, not any state company. Companies like came here uh, to do the business, and then they start to take part in a war, in a Plassey war, and then they got the state. So to getting the state is also the part of the business. So we should have that philosophy too. Like what we doing the business is the part of the doing the business is to getting the state too. Because without the state support or state involved, business can be in a danger. Same thing happened that too. So the if we have a Kshatriya only 25%, that cannot only stop other the people from other country or other land or other religion to come to us again and invade us or rule us. So that's what I'm saying, that we have to increase our defense capability. Thanks. Bye bye.